Hello, welcome everyone. We're back with another episode of Chatty Art with myself and Sandra. And today I'm handing over the reins to Sandra, who is going to be showing us how to do some amazing baubles that she's been designing. So without further ado, take it away, Sandra.
Okay, so basically I started with these plastic Christmas kind of flat bulbs rather than round ones. I got them from Michael's, so if anyone's interested in doing this, I know it's getting close to Christmas, but whatever. You might want to just hang them from trees outside later on with, it doesn't have to be Christmas, decor on them or whatever. So basically what I do is I start off, I make my own stencils. So I'll just quickly show you, this is some of my work that I did actually quickly this morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
this
cool. One, but these are what the colors I worked with this morning. So I used my own stencils, which I make myself now, and I can show how to do that on another time. But these are some of the ones I've made, and as you can see, I've used these today because kind of the color.
Yeah. Very flowery, floral effect there. Yeah. Beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, I like these colors today. This is what moved me. So these are the colors I just went with. And so that's what I start with my own prints. And then what I do is I take a bulb and I create, first I put on the paper, I cut this out and I decoupage it onto the bulb.
This have you got a plain bulb for us to see what it looks like before you actually do it?
Oh, not real handy. Yeah, no, sorry. They're just clear. They look like, but they're plastic, and so they're very light, which is not. But it does take time putting on the paper. You know, you got to wait for it to dry and everything. So, it probably took me. Well, I took a break one day, probably like at least 4 days to finish these.
Wow. So how do you get the paper on then? Do you wet it to get it to mold around those?
Like glue, glue and water.
Glue
you can make, or you can use this here, Mod Podge.
Oh, okay.
This stuff is really good to work with. You can get like a shiny surface, or you can get a matte surface. It comes in different, like luster. This is a luster, gloss luster, so it has shine to it when it dries.
Oh, nice.
But actually, I've seen recently online, you can actually make your own Mod Podge just with glue and water.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, so that's what Mod Podge is it? It's just glue and water, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So then I cut these all up, shreds, not shreds, but like in strips. And then I take the bulb and then I just glue it all on with the Mod Podge and wait for it to dry. And then after it dries, then you just got to figure out like what kind of decor you want to use. Like you could use ribbon around them. I put a little bit of ribbon around the top on this one, and then to hang it.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, you could actually put this and do it across or whatever. Just got to use your imagination.
I love the flowers on there, the glitter, and the butterfly there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So then on the other side, I have a different look.
Yeah, so that when it flows around, you're going to get a different. Yeah.
And of course, in the sun, these really shine. So here's another one that finished.
Wow, I love the purple.
Yeah, turquoise and purple.
So different on the other side, like a gold standing out more there. Yeah. Well, I like the blue as well. I like really light blue.
Yeah, so you just can hang them up.
I like the string for that one.
Yeah, and then this one is quite. You can't really see it, of course, but it's all par for the course.
Oh, yellows and purples. Oh, nice. That's very colorful, that one.
Yeah, it is. But again, as usual, I need better lighting or whatever. And then the fourth one I did is in purples.
Oh, nice. I do like the purple and silver, really cool.
Yeah, every time I make anything purple, you always go for
I know, I'm a big one for purple.
Yeah. So anyways, it's cool. So, and I just got these things, all these little decorations. I put them together like as flowers, but really they just come, I'll just show you. I've got like this. They come just like this. And there's a whole bag of them. You can get them at Walmart.
Oh, yes.
And
I think I've seen
just,
them, yeah, in stores around the UK as well.
yeah,
We have them.
so
Mhm.
like they're just little circles and leaves and this and that. And then, you just put them together however you want to. Like these are actually shells, supposed to be
So
like
do
a
they
shell.
just stick on with the Mod Podge as well, or do you use a different glue for those?
Point. No, you need to use this one here. This stuff is great for doing
Right.
any kind of even jewelry
6,000.
stuff. This stuff works really good. It'll hold nearly anything.
Right.
And it's very popular in the craft world. So a lot of people know about this E6000. Yeah, so basically that's been my little project here for like the last week or so.
That's brilliant. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're basically making those stencils first, wait till they dry, then you're putting them onto the sort of clear bulbs with the Mod Podge, and then you wait it for it to dry, and then stick on the decoration.
so actually these are really fun to make. I sit and watch TV while I make these. So these are made out of foam. It's
Mm,
like, oh, you get these. I don't know if you can get them at the dollar store, but you can get them at Walmart.
right.
And I take two because you need two to get enough lift. See,
Hmm. Yeah.
for when you're stamping onto paper or whatever, you want to have some kind of height. So one isn't quite enough. I feel two works really good. So
Yeah.
on the back, there's white paper on the back of all of them. You
Right.
pull that, and then you just stick one against the other. Okay.
Oh,
And you just cut out whatever you want. You can draw on these first and then
well,
cut
that's
out your,
good. Yeah. Then draw, then cut. That's what I would do. Yeah.
yeah. And then you just stick them on to some cardboard,
Cool.
just any kind of cardboard. Like right now, with all the shipping going on with Amazon, there's plenty of cardboard boxes around.
I
So
like
yeah,
that. The star and the like heart in the center. Very
uh-huh.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I flowers. You can see I just shoved it onto whatever I had written on there. Yeah, whatever. Make your
Yeah.
design, you know.
Yeah.
So I actually love making these. I kind of like really went wild there for a
Real
while.
process, isn't it? You're going through different stages of design. So you've got your stencils, then you've got
Yeah.
the paper to print them on, then you're going on to the bulb itself, and then you're putting that beautiful like design on top. So it's a real, it's a full-on design effort. It's really great. I love it.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. It is a little time consuming,
Mhm.
overall. So, I mean, if I was going to sell one of these bulbs, I'd probably like sell them for no less than, $10 a piece because there's
Yeah.
a lot of work
Oh, yeah.
that went into them. And it's a nice gift,
Oh, it
like,
is. Yeah, and it's so individual.
yeah, it's something people would keep,
Yeah.
every hang on their tree or whatever.
Yeah,
But
and I
I
think
like,
you do. I remember Christmas at home. We have some decorations like from years ago, and like as kids, we remember them when we get them out, put the Christmas tree up. You get those little, and you think, oh yeah, remember that year of Christmas, or
yeah,
somebody might have given us a just yeah, they do have a special just memory and connection.
and you can write on them, with like
Yeah,
ink. You can write, with love, the year, to my best friend or mom,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like, it's a keepsake because
It is.
it's not a huge thing to have to store.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing I really like, and I would, if I ever move, I keep talking about that. But if I ever did, I would have a tree somewhere in my yard, and
Yeah.
I would just used to hang on the tree year round.
Yeah, well, I'm in New Zealand at the minute, and Christmas here is so different because out there, and I saw on the tree, some people have put on the trees little baubles all around it to make it look Christmassy, but it seems really strange when you got the bright sunshine around. And you're in San Diego, so I'm sure it's similar for you out there, like in terms of Christmas, it's quite sunny. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, do they have all the baubles out there on the trees?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, when I left Vancouver, Canada,
Mm-hmm.
before the COVID, the Christmas before COVID, I mean, there's as many lights here this year as there was that year in Canada, you know, where it's cold and there's snow,
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
by.
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
this year in the UK they're getting snow, so I don't know if they're going to have a white Christmas this year, but it'd be nice because I think, you know, that is the true theme of Christmas, isn't it? Cold,
yeah,
by the fire and all the decorations. Yeah, it's a special time of year.
yeah. By the way, there's one thing I didn't do that I probably, I mean, you don't have to, but I thought I might do in the next load of these that I do is I would resin. I'm going to these aren't,
Oh, the resin coming out. See, I love that, you
yeah.
know.
So
Yeah,
they would like twice as shiny, like the paperwork, not
right.
the
Oh yeah. I'll just
first
pop.
you would do, yeah, first you would glue the paper onto the bulb and that has to dry. And then once it's dry, you could resin the whole bulb, let that dry, and then you could add on your decor, whatever, you know, whatever
Yeah,
you use. I just happen to use these things, these little shiny ornament things, because that's what I had on hand.
right. Yeah,
You know,
cool.
just thought, oh, these would be cool. I'll just do something with these.
Yeah, and I'm sure people at home have got things that maybe are left, you know, little things that they haven't used. Like sometimes, you know, your jewelry can break, you know, that just like
Oh yeah, that would be
cheap
great.
jewelry that you never use, and then you could use that and actually put them on there. Yeah, just look around the house. What have you got at home that you could use to actually put into something like this and make it your own? Yeah.
And I'm
What
just
great
gonna
stuff.
switch my thing around here. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
so that's great.
yeah. So I mean, that was fun. You
Yeah,
know, and you take it bit by bit. And the best part about this is I did it all on one table.
wow. Yeah. So you don't need a lot of space, you just need a space. And yeah,
Yeah.
just get
Yeah.
cracking. Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fab. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for sharing
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so there you go, everybody. Something to do for Christmas. You know, you've got a week to get on with it. So yeah, get making your bulbs and you can have them ready for Christmas and then the new year as well. Okay, so have you got
Yeah.
anything else you want to add to that, Sandra,
Uh,
before we go?
yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna say, like, one thing that's really nice about it is it's a handmade, you know, thing. So people kind of like that better than just, you know, buying something at the store. It
Yeah.
means more.
Yeah, you could wrap it and have it ready as a gift this year. So yeah, something totally unique that somebody could put on their Christmas tree now
Yeah.
and for next year as well. So yeah, the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? That kind of thing.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yep.
I love it. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. That's bye from me. And bye.
We will see you again soon.
We will indeed. All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye
Bye.
bye.